Today, I was going to say happy Friday. It's not Friday yet. I feel like I need it to be Friday. Hello, Candy. Hello, JD. Hello, Reba. Hello, hello. Oh my goodness. How's everybody doing? Me too, Pearl and Oliver's mom. I actually kind of slept through the night last night, which is better than I've done in like a week and a half. But it was like my body had to started to get used to missing like 3 hours of sleep in the middle of the night, and so now my body's like, "What are you doing to me?" Got another migraine this morning. It's not too bad. I just took some medicine, so hopefully in the next 20 minutes or so, I'll be perfect. Hi, Kathy. Good morning. Hello, hello. All right. Today we are doing stone strands. I've got a lot of them. We've got some new ones. I'm going to start with some. Oh, it's all right. I don't know if you get migraines, like, at least for me, they're not usually like bam and it's like instant horridness, but it's like I can feel it manifesting, you know? And so, like, all right. I hate taking the migraine medicine, which is a little silly because I really don't get side effects from it. I just don't like taking medicine, which has no rhyme or reason to that. But so I always like wait too long, but I'm not waiting too long today. That was I decided I'm just gonna do it. We're good. Yeah, why is that? Even like Tylenol, like I'm not taking that. I don't want to take it. Good morning, M Torres. I did try some caffeine and Tylenol actually before the migraine med, but that wasn't enough. So that tells me too, I definitely should be taking the migraine med today. And when I take it early, it helps fast and I'm good for the day. So no reason to put it off logically. All right. I'm going to do some things that maybe you've seen before first, and then I'll get into some new things. I don't have as many new things as I've had the past couple of weeks when I've done new items. Um, but I got through, I think, 19, so that's still decent. And then I still have another giant bag of stuff I have to process from Tucson. So we're still not done with new stuff forever. So good news there. All right, we'll start right here. Bamboo coral. These are 9 by 12 millimeter, roughly 9 by 12 millimeter teardrops. $22 for a full strand. That strand is 16 inches long, so you get a ton of those bad boys. Anything that's $20 or more today, I will offer half strands on as well. So if you want a half strand of these, a half strand would be $11. So these are really pretty. I love these. Are so good for like the coral and turquoise combo. So cute. A little bit rustic in their shape, but really nice. Little coral beads. Got a half for Mary. Welcome in, Mary. Gotta find all my markers. Sorry. My kiddos come in here and help themselves. This morning I was like, girls, I had 2 pairs of scissors in here. Where are they? I don't know. All right. Bamboo coral. Half strand. Oops. Coral. Teardrop. So I have 1 full and 1 half left on these if anybody else is thinking about them. Okay. also need my cutter. Come on. There we go. Aren't they great? Did you get some of these? I feel like, Kathy, you got some of these at one point. Maybe you didn't. But yeah, they're really pretty. They'd be really pretty with turquoise. Or anything else you want to put them with. Just classically turquoise. Okay, I thought maybe you had some. So you know in real life that they're really pretty. They are pretty. All right. Did you use them yet, Kathy? Have you made anything out of them? All right. Mary. Okay. Not yet. That's okay. I was just curious. All right. Bamboo coral. Hi, Grounded. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Another nice day in Colorado, at least down here. Although we are on a red flag warning, which means it's probably going to be windy today and hot and dry. Okay. But, you know, except for that, it's really nice. More coral, red coral, 5x7mm rice, 16 inches long, $12 a strand on these. Blue water jade. No, I don't have any blue water jade. I'm going to have some blue calcite today, and I have blue coral today, but no blue water jade. Fog was 60s. Interesting. Oh, but 60s tomorrow and the weekend. Sure, you're welcome. That'll be a good weekend. Maybe I'll fly to Chicago this weekend. That sounds nice. Red coral, 5x7mm rice, 16 inches long, $12 a strand. There's a daddy-daughter dance at our church this weekend, and Lila doesn't want to go. I think it's because she doesn't want to go with Brinley. Brinley's really excited to go, so they're gonna go. And so my husband asked Lila, he said, you know, since you don't want to go to the dance, maybe can I take you to dinner on Saturday instead, and we can just go out, you and me, to dinner? And she's like, sure. Wait, no, actually, can you take me on a trip instead? Like, wow, that escalated quickly. I'm like, I like her method. I'm going to do that too. Do you want to go to dinner? No, I want to go on a trip. I haven't either, if I'm being totally honest. I should look it up. I'm always up for new stones. Blue water jade. Okay. It kind of looks a little darker than like aquamarine. It has that same kind of vibe. Almost between like aquamarine and apatite based on some of these pictures, color-wise. It is pretty. I don't have any still. Yeah. Did I talk about this? I don't think I did. $10 a strand. Red coral 4.5mm rondelles, 15 3/4 inch long strands. Those are $10 each. Yeah, the rice. That one, Mary? Those are 12 a strand. You got it. Thank you. All right, and then we have the rondelles in red coral, and I think that's all I have in red today for coral. We'll see how long my voice lasts today. It made it most of the show yesterday, but it's feeling rough today, so we'll see what happens. The good news is I mostly feel fine outside of the migraine. You know, I don't, it's just that lingering whateverness that makes you sound awful. Last strand of these, I do have other turquoise, but this particular size and style, this is my last strand. It's a $12 strand, just small turquoise chips, 15 3/4 inch long strand for $12. Last one of those. Pearl and Oliver's, Mom, you got it. Whoops. $10 a strand. Orange Aventurine 6mm rondelles, 15 3/4 inches long. These are $10 strands. Pretty fun. It's kind of like a, I would almost call it like a light pumpkin. It's the shade of a pumpkin, but it's lighter in color. Love those. $10 a strand, 6mm rondelle, orange aventurine. I got a few other shapes in this orange. Orange. $12 a strand. This is a 8mm coin, 15 1/2 inch long strand for $12. They're all wrapped around my hands. Looks like I have 4 of those. One for Melina. Melina, I have new hearts today. I'm glad you're here. She's like, oh, good. Oh, no. Yay. Oh, actually, in here, you might already have this one. This one's not new, but Orange Aventurine. This is my last strand, $12. That's an 11mm heart, 15 3/4 inch long strand in the Orange Aventurine. $12. All right. What's this? I thought you might have that one. Yeah. You just stare at them. You know what? However they bring you joy works for me. There's things that I have that I just stare at too. Like I'm not gonna use them. I just want to look at them. $10 for this strand. This is pink dyed jade, 6mm faceted coin, 14 3/4 inch long strand. Pink dyed jade. That's my last one of these for $10. Pretty little thing. It's almost the shade of like a pink opal, actually. It's not pink opal, but same kind of color. This one is rose quartz. These are $10 a strand. This is a 6mm cushion cut, 15 1/2 inches long for $10. Nice light rose quartz. Let's see. Let's see if I haven't checked yet. Is YouTube working today? Yay, it's working. Okay. So if you can't stay the whole time, you're only catching part of it, you're brand new to me, any of those, whatever. I do stream my shows to YouTube and Facebook. It works like 90% of the time. It did not work on Monday, so that's why I say that. But you can go back on my YouTube channel and watch any of the shows. and send me screenshots of things that you want. Info on how to find me there is in my show notes. One strand of these. This is an 8mm cushion. $10 for this strand as well. This is also rose quartz. 8mm, yes. So a little bigger, obviously, a little bigger than the others. Honestly, I think they got mixed in with the others, and I just happened to have it. So I got that one strand of 8mm rose quartz cushion cut. You got it, Pearl Oliver's mom. All right, we have faceted picture jasper. This is $10 a strand. 6mm faceted coins, 15-inch long strand. I think picture jasper is so cool. Like, it just has really cool patterns on there. You don't find it faceted terribly often, so I kind of get excited when they do that. I feel like it's almost like a little contradictive of picture jasper because pictures have smooth surfaces, but I love the faceting on there. $10 a strand, one for grounded. Is there one calling to you or any of them? Number 2, you got it. Sometimes strands like these, when every strand's like just a tiny bit different, sometimes there's one specific one that you just have to have. And I'm happy to do that for you. Also, faceted stone for $10. Hello. Great deal. All right, I have 2 of these. These are also $10 a strand. This is an 8mm faceted round picture jasper, 15 1/4 inches long, $10 a strand. I've got 2 of those. Really, really cool. The price on these is so good because when I was shopping in Denver, and I hope they'll be in Denver again in September, but I found one vendor and she just has like old stock. Like, that's all she had. I was grabbing full bundles off her table because the prices, like, she had everything tagged as a retail price. And even at the retail price she had it tagged at, I was like, that would be a good wholesale price. But then I got a discount on top of that retail price. So I could sell it to you for this really good retail price, which was amazing. So yeah, I hope she's in Denver again. I don't think I'm certain she doesn't go to Tucson. She actually lives north of Denver a ways, and she said her garage is just full of this stuff. So I might have to drive a couple hours one day and just go dig in her garage. $10. I know. Yeah, she had some crazy deals. I'm not sure if she even realized like what she had or if she just has so much of it. She's just like, I don't care, move it out of here. I don't know. But I should definitely pursue that a little more. These are $8 a strand, some kind of jasper. I'm not sure what kind. These are 4mm faceted rounds, 15 1/4 inches long. Whatever kind of jasper they are, they're cute and pretty. Definitely more neutral fall shades there, but I love them anyway. $2, not $2, 2 strands. I have 2 strands, $8 a strand. 4mm faceted rounds. Hi, Karen. Good morning. How are you? Gosh, those are cool. Good. Good, good. All right. do some new stuff. All right, I got these in 2 sizes. You with me, Melina? Here we go. These were so cute. Oh, gosh, so cute. $12 a strand. This is a little 4mm heart in African turquoise. 4mm, so they're tiny. 15 1/4 inch long strand, $12 a strand. One for Pearl and Oliver's mom. They're so cute. Let me hold them down here. As you can see in my hand, they're not huge, but I kind of love that about them. I have a 6mm one also. Yes. So that's the 4mm. $12 for that one. I know I don't see tiny, tiny hearts like that very often, so I thought that was a good grab. Usually I see like 6 and 8mm hearts. And I did grab some 6s too, because I didn't have any of these, so, and the price was reasonable. These are going to be $14 a strand. And these are African turquoise hearts, 6mm size. These strands are 14 3/4 inches long. Yeah, really cute spacers, right? Or just like at the top of an earring. I think that would be adorable. Love it. I also really loved this African turquoise because it's very um, multi-toned, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I love when it has like the little rusty spots in it. So this one's a 6mm African turquoise, $14 a strand. I did have a African turquoise heart 6mm not too long ago. These have kind of the more squared off edges. The one I had before was more of a puffed heart. So slightly different than the one I had last time, but all right. So those are African turquoise hearts. All right, blue calcite. I have this in a 6mm and a 10mm. This is the 6mm. Oh, excuse me. $18 a strand. 15 1/4 inches long per strand. Blue calcite. Isn't that pretty? JD, do you remember what was the check glass bead that Jaywin was like? Does that match blue calcite? I cannot for the life of me remember what she was asking about it. Which bead that was. Yeah, I don't remember either. So I don't know. There's some check glass bead that I looked really cool with. Oh yeah, good idea. Thanks for tagging her. Really pretty. Those are cool. I think I had somebody asking about blue calcite. I don't remember who. I have a 10mm, yes. Do some shopping list. Oh, Caribbean calcite, somebody was asking. This is pretty close. It looks pretty close. All right, here is the 10mm. These are 36 for a full strand, so we can do half strands on that for 18. Gosh, they're really cool though. 15 1/4 inches long, 10mm blue calcite. Well, I know, aren't they cool? They really have some good characteristics to them. So 36 for a full, 18 for a half, JD for a half. And Tracy for a half. Isn't it such a nice contrast? It gives them a very beachy vibe, like the ocean against the sand or the sky against the sand. Love it, love it, love it. Kristen, these are 36 for a full strand or 18 for a half strand. Full strands are 15 1/4 inches long. And this is a 10 mm blue calcite. Yeah, I've never stocked this one before, but it's really pretty. Sounds good. Oh yeah, I got labradorite. Crafts, sure. Absolutely. I don't have any on this tray that I'm going through right now, but we can do labradorite in today's show for sure. All right, crafts. Thanks, Chelsea. Candy. I hear that. What are you gonna do? Okay, good job. All right, crafts. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 2. That's okay. Take your screenshots, Chelsea. Take your screenshots. 1, 2, 3 at 3. We got Brinley a potty watch to remind her to go to the bathroom. 1 at 5. But it also tells time, and so now she's just like announcing random numbers that she's like, it's 8, 7, 4, 3 o'clock. I'm like, okay. I don't think that's true, but okay. Sorry, I'm just sorting these real quick for you. So we can count them. There we go. 7, 7, there we go. Gosh, these are pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4 at 6. The blue calcite's haunting you. You got some. Do you need 6s too, JD? They're already haunting you. 1, 2, 3 at 7. We can pull them back out. Happy to do that. The full strand, yeah. If you want to swap for a full, let me know. You can pick which one you want. Crafts up at 69 for today. Yeah, like I said, I never stocked it before, probably because I don't see it everywhere. There you go, crafts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was kind of laughing when I was working on this pricing and tagging yesterday because some of the vendors I shopped at, I was getting like 8 strands of everything, and this vendor was like 4 of everything. I was like, I think this was at the end of my trip when I was like, stop spending money. But so I was really only trying to get like things that were unique and special and a good deal. to a higher extreme than before. I'm loving this bead. That bead. That bead is cool. You let me know, JD. Okay. She's like, all right, I'll do it. Fine, fine, fine. Oh, yeah. You got a lot of blue in your drawer today, too, JD. That's pretty. I gave you that strand with the pretty bead on it that I was liking. Of course, let me know if you liked one of the others better. You can always swap things around. You're welcome. I found more aquamarine. Okay, so maybe I should do this. Where's my other aqua? Can I find it quickly? That's the trick. Not really in the last one. Yeah, here it is. All right, so these I have not shown you yet. But I want to show you these compared to the other aquamarine I got in Tucson because there's kind of a range for aquamarine here. There we go. I got a couple that are all twisty. Okay. So this is a 10 millimeter aquamarine coin. These are $26 for a full strand. I know, I'm sorry. I did get a few of those. I have quite a few of those. Now, aquamarine, this is considered a lower grade because it has the whole variety of colors in it. I do also have like a good true blue 10 millimeter aqua. I have 1.5 strands left on the true blue. And then I have a bigger, I know, they're so pretty. I have a bigger one that's kind of like this that is the mix aqua. But even these have a little more green in them and not as much blue as the smaller. So the new one, this one that I just pulled out today, this one's 26 for a full strand. The blue is 48 for a full strand. And then the larger ones are 30 for a full strand. So 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter, 12 millimeter. So that's the aquamarine I have. I think these are pretty good, actually, in comparison. These also have different faceting than these do. But these $26 strands do have a fair amount of blue in each strand, which is awesome. So this one's new today, but you're welcome to claim any of them. Sometimes because you can haggle a little bit. There was one vendor that was like, no negotiating. Like they had a big sign that was like, don't try and talk me down to a lower price. Like it is what it is. It depends a little bit on the vendor. If you're willing to buy like higher quantities of things, you're gonna get better deals than not. Sometimes if you pay cash, you can get a better deal than not. So I know it was like, okay. um but I mean, yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's a little overwhelming because there's so much, but it's really fun. All right, so 26, 48. Look, you gotta look at this one. This one's gorgeous. So blue. Obviously, the little ones in between are just little glass seed beads. Those are not aquamarine, but we got that. So I have a 1.5 strands of this one. So 48 for a full, 24 for a half. Unfiltered, yes. Of the blue, you want the half of the blue. Got it. Yes, of course. They're pretty. And I will tell you, like, I really love the blue myself. But to find it in a price that's not totally astronomical has been very challenging. So I got half strand for you unfiltered. And then we have these. These are 12 millimeter, and these are the mix. $30 for a full strand, 15 for a half. Some of these really are pulling some of those morganite strings. Those have a little of the pink in there. Really cool. Okay. We'll clean up aquamarine. Always the most priciest. I know. Yeah, it's always been the most expensive. I feel like though it used to be, I mean, I'm talking like 15, 20 years ago. Pricey, but not like unreasonable. And now like I feel like that's a good deal for $48. Like that's just kind of how it's shifted. Even like a 6 millimeter blue strand, just smooth rounds, have been, in the $50 range for like, I'm like, that's crazy. They're just little rounds. Oh, come on. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that mix. I think it has a decent amount of blue in it. Oops. And like I said, 26. I can do half strands on that one too. 13 for a half strand on that one. I don't think I mentioned that. Yeah, it's the color, exactly. Yeah, sometimes it's super cloudy, sometimes it's really clear, but yeah, Kiki. No problem. Actually, I'm gonna put that in here. So all those aquamarines are together. Okay. Yes, we got you some cars. Those are $2. Those are so fun. That one is 4. That one is 6. And this one is 14. Phone is almost finished with legal briefs, so these purchase. Yay! That sounds like a great reward. That sounds like a lot of work. $26 for you, Kiki. And there you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, of course. Thank you. Okay. Moving along, moving along. I had some requests for this. This is interesting. Okay. I think you checked out last. Oh no, here it is. You're right. I got you. I have 2 drawers for you. We don't need 2 drawers for you. Here it is. Yeah, we got your half strand of moonstone. Oh gosh, look at those together. Ah, and then that amethyst. I know, really pretty, right? So we have one at 13, one at 19, and one at 24. So 56 for you unfiltered. I know, pretty, pretty, pretty. All right, you are running. I will send you your reward. Awesome. Yeah, those are gorgeous. Oh man, you see that blue flashing with right next to that? Ah, love it. Oh no, you're fine. I honestly forgot. Obviously, I gave you 2 drawers. I don't really like chase people down. Um, You know, I do ask that people check out usually, you know, week by week, but you know, life happens, so. But I don't spend a lot of energy chasing people down. If people don't pay, then I usually just start putting stuff back eventually. So thank you so much. No, you're good. Hi, Diamond's mom. How are you? All right. 6 millimeter round teal dyed tiger eye. Aren't these pretty? $10 a strand. Excuse me. Sorry. Thank you so much. 6 millimeter round teal dyed tiger eye. Oh, I thought somebody was asking about this. I don't see it on my list now. I don't know why I got it. Oh, there it is. Somebody asked. I didn't put a name on it. So that's all right. All right. $10 a strand, 6 millimeter size round bead. These are 15-inch long strands. Really pretty. I used to not like any of this dyed tiger eye, but it has grown on me. I don't hate it now. I actually like it now. As long as it's done well. I am a little picky. If it looks like it's done really like sloppily, or you know, I can see dye on the string. I don't get that, but otherwise I think they're gorgeous. Diamond's mom, I got one for you. Yeah. Some of them are really cool when they'll do like a couple of colors and they look like little galaxy beads. I think that's kind of cool. So, all right, these are also dyed tiger eye. I thought these were really cool too. It's like a midnight blue. These are also $10 a strand, 15 inches long, 6 millimeter round, almost like a Montana blue, midnight blue. But the way that it just kind of reflects that chatoyancy and that dark, dark color, I just thought it's cool. Yeah, yeah, it must, yeah, because they really dye a lot of it. Isn't that cool? $10, 15 inches long, 6 millimeter round. Tiger eye, dyed tiger eye. All right. Yeah. One for Diamond's mom. Okay, these, I had some people ask. I have this in a 3x2 and a 4x2. This is a 3x2 or 2x3, I guess. This is a plated hematite, and these are $6 a strand, 15.5-inch long strands. This is more of like an antique gold color. It's not a very bright gold, almost like a bronzy, brassy cut tone. Um, but I had some people that were asking for other colors, and I thought it was a good little spacer. Actually, I've had this one in other colors as well, but never this shade. So I picked these up. $6 a strand, 2x3 millimeter plated hematite, little faceted rondelles. these are the 2x4mm faceted rondelles. It's crazy to me how much bigger these look, even though it's just 1mm bigger. $6 a strand also for these 15.5-inch long strands. Antique gold plated hematite. See if we can get that. It's so shiny, it's hard, you know. Really pretty. Nice little rondelle spacer. These are good for so many things. I love that it's not like a super, you know, kind of intrusive gold. Grounded one of each? Sure. And actually, I should do that too, so you can see side by side. Just the difference. One of each for grounded. 2x4mm antique gold plated hematite. All right. I'm gonna actually put these over here with my other plated hematite. Actually, before I do that, I want to show you. Okay. So these are the other golds I've had before. So we've had like this super bright gold, this one that's closer to like a 14 karat gold color. So this is really more brassy compared to the other two, shade wise. So there's a good little comparison for you. You want to do so the ones I just showed, that's a 3x2, 4x2. Okay, so I have 3mm or 4mm. 4x2, you got it. Yeah, it was kind of good to see the range of shades there, right? Oh, it's pretty with your turquoise. Look at that. Isn't that pretty together? You know what else it's pretty with? I forgot I was going to do this. Isn't that pretty? I got another thing too that it's pretty with. We'll go with. I'll leave these right here because we're gonna play with them a little. All right, I have some new kyanite, 6mm rounds and 8mm rounds. More of this rustic color palette in the kyanite. I love these actually. So it's considered a lower grade because you have a lot of that carrier stone in there, which is the brown. But I thought it made it look like a super interesting bead. Also, these were cut and polished so nicely that I don't feel like it, you know, downgrades it at all. So I have these in 6mm and 8mm. 6mm, they're 24 a strand. I can do half strands on those for 12. I know, close your eyes. But this was also really pretty with that kind of brassy spacer. Gorgeous with that, actually. I love that. Yeah. The brown part does pull in some of that Boulder Opal vibe for sure. It's probably pretty with the Boulder Opal too. I don't know where my Boulder Opal is right now. Not that box. Yeah. Oh, sounds good, Mary. So there's the boulder opal. Yeah, that's cool with it. 'Cause then you get those opally spots. So that's boulder opal with it. Yeah, AK. There's bronzite with it. Also cool. It really pulls up the dark. Let's get your basket. I know. It's so fun. I know. And Candy like has super knowledge of my stock. And she's like, "Don't you have a blah blah blah?" And I'm like, "I don't know." She's like, "I think you do." And then I'm like, "Oh yeah, I do." She always knows. All right, we got one at 9, one at 7.
Fairy tree.
On your video game?
On my fairy tree. On my the fairy tree.
The fairy tree?
Yeah.
In your video game? Yeah. Okay, cool. Great job.
And I got there was something on the top, and I got it. And I got
Wow.
And I got on top of it, and then dropped me in there. And it was and then also I picked my name.
You picked my name?
Jessie.
Sorry. 1, 2, and 3 at 5. And 1 at 6.
Jessie.
Yes, babe.
Red hair.
Jessie does have red hair. All right, 37 for you, AK.
And he'll have a red hat.
Wow. She's very excited. I had to make sure she was climbing to the top of a tree in her game and not like something in the playroom. There you go, AK. Thank you so much. So pretty. I love these together. So cool. Okay. So pretty. There's a little taste of what we went through on Monday. Thank you, AK. Oh my gosh, there's this bakery that's so yummy. Have you guys, okay, this is really random. There's a couple of apps that restaurants will list like their day old food. And so I get notifications for some of my favorites, and there's this bakery that's amazing. And they just sent a little notification, but they have like a full double layer chocolate cake for $15. Like, don't buy it, don't buy it, don't buy it. Thank you so much, Regina. If we do that retreat, we're gonna go to this bakery. So one of them is called Goodie Bag, all one word, and I think the other one is called Too Good to Go. TOO, yeah, TOO, Too Good to Go. And so just depending on your location, if you're in like a bigger city, you're probably gonna have more options than like a small town, but still really cool. All right, there's kyanite, the 6mm round. Bye. I know. Hi, Pinewood. How are you? I got those things added. I sent you a message. There was a couple I didn't have, but got those added for you. All right. Oh gosh, these are so pretty. So totally different than the perfectly clean 8mm kyanite, right? But the price point is also substantially less because I have those super clean ones, and they're 110 for a full strand. So these are, we're calling that a rustic kyanite because it has a lot of the brown carrier stone. But again, cut and polished so nicely. These are 32 for a full strand. Half strand would be 16, which is not bad. I like that. Love these. I know, they're insane, aren't they? They're so good. Again, really pretty with that. Any of the bronzite. Half strand for Torres. Okay, good. Perfect. Yeah, no worries. We're good. 16 8mm rustic kyanite. There was something else that I wanted to show you with this. Where did it go? Maybe it was. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, well, you'll probably recognize who that's from. That's an 8mm round. Same thing for 45 from somebody else. I'll leave it at that. So I feel like I found a good deal. That's what I was going to show you. Yes, we can do a checkout for you, Torres. She's like, I gotta go. I can't be here anymore. That's what I was going to try and show you. So I do try and keep an eye out on like what other people are charging. If nothing else, to help me gauge like where something should be priced and if I'm getting a good deal or not. But that really helped me feel like I got a great deal on these. Oh yeah, busy day. Oh, these are yummy. Let's get you checked out, Torres. I bet in those apps I was talking about, Torres, I bet you would have some good options. But then you got to figure out if it's worth, going across town to pick up your food you bought. Okay, so we got 1 at 16. That's always where I'm like, do I really want to go out and get something? No. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 at 2. Got 1, 2 at 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 at 4. What's up, babe? 1 at 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 at 5. Oh, baby, I'll have to do that later, okay? 92 is your total. Okay, come here. I have an idea. All right.
What is it?
Here, take a picture of it and bring it back so I can read it.
Okay.
And then I don't have to leave. I can keep doing this. Oh, I just created 2 listings for Torres and didn't run it. There we go. Okay. You're running. Thank you. These are cool too with it. Look at that. That's kind of fun. Thank you so much.
I just got the homeless.
Okay. Give 3 townspeople tinfoil hats. Stinky Pete will calm down if you put tinfoil hats on 3 of the miners. People are working in the mine.
What's one?
You gotta put hats on the people that are working in the mine.
What's mine?
Some of the workers. Start putting hats on people. See what happens.
The workers one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a great weekend, Am Torres. Thank you so much. All right. Anybody else on some kyanite? Yeah, she sounds sweet, doesn't she? She's not always. No, she's great. She's great. She's almost 5 and fiercely independent, so, we have some challenges, but she does wonderful. She's very smart. All right, let's put this away. Oh, actually, before I do that, we're just going to get all this stuff out today. Because I thought these looked really cool with them, too. This is blue coral. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh, yeah, exactly. That's exactly right, Candy. All right, so blue coral. I have this in the oval, and then I have an 11mm round. So the oval is $16 for a 16-inch long strand. These are 16 by 12mm blue coral. Yeah, Candy, you gotta come next year. You would either you probably help me overspend by a ton. Isn't that cool? I just happened to stick it next to the blue kyanite on accident. And I was like, oh man, that's so good. Good. She's like, I'm there. I'm coming. It's insane. It's so fun. I was talking, well, Wild River, they were in my show a couple weeks ago, and they're like, we're going to go to the Vegas show. And I was like, oh, cool. So I looked it up. I'm going to be gone when the Vegas show is, so I can't go to Vegas. But I got some other ideas to keep getting some fresh stone and coming in here. Can't wait all the way till September. That's not going to happen. It's the last weekend in May. Is that the Glass and Bead show? I might be. I don't remember the name of it. I think Jogs is going to be there, which they host a big show in Tucson as well. So, but there was a couple of them that weekend. So, sure.
I'm going to swim it at the picture, so
Okay. All right, $16 a strand, blue coral. What's cool about the blue coral is it's not terribly heavy. Like something else this size would be in a stone. So that's really cool. These are $16 for a 16-inch long strand, 16 by 12mm ovals. Aren't they cool? There's some really cool patterning on them. I love that color too. All right, so those are cool. That might be pretty with the blue calcite too, actually. Penguin says, grow something and shrink something, then take a picture. Okay. All right, these are 11mm. Is that right? These feel big. I gotta check them. Yeah, that's right. Okay. 11mm. Blue coral, 16-inch long strands. These are also $16 for the rounds. They're so cool. They're chunky. I know. They're awesome. But look at that. Put together a little blend of something. Love that. I love it. So pretty. $16 blue coral. This is something I also like to do. Okay, so we know that they're 32. They're a little pricier, right? 32, but these are 16. So you get a lot of beads for $16. These are 11 millimeter rounds. And then these are $6. So for 22 plus 32, that helps spread, this more expensive one. Um, helps stretch it further. Pine wood on a strand of rounds of the blue coral, right? You got it. You got it. But blue coral, that's one I don't see terribly often, so I had to get those. What in the world? There, that's the bag they were in. Well, they both work. I'm a mama. Yes, mama. I'm the bead mama. Just kidding. So funny. I know it kind of hit me funny, but I was like, yeah, that works. I'll take it. Okay, so these I kind of did a little sneak peek with these a couple weeks ago, and these are higher end, better quality kyanite. These are big. These are going to be $100 a strand. This is a 12 millimeter round, and the strand is 16 inches long. I know I love autocorrect because it cracks me up. $100 for a full strand, half strand for 50, or 8 beads for 25. Um, they're gorgeous. They're big. They're not quite as nice as the 8 millimeters that I have. Something else?
Yeah, but it's a what I don't understand.
Just don't understand.
No, I can't read that. I can't read it yet.
I bet this time next year you can read.
Oh yeah.
You're going to because you're going to kindergarten.
Yeah, maybe in kindergarten.
I think in kindergarten you're going to learn to read. I just want to show for comparison's sake. I don't have very much of this one left. So here's that 8 millimeter round. You can see these are cleaner than these, but these are so big and they're pretty clean for their size.
I don't understand that.
I know, Kathy, it's wild to me. Make the little quack quack townsperson. Oh, you already did this, it says. Wanted for resisting a nap. Oh, you have to take little quack quack to jail. You gotta figure out who little quack quack is and take him to jail. Maybe somebody who looks like a duck. Is there anybody that looks like a duck?
Nuh-uh.
Or wearing like a duck hat?
Nuh-uh.
Okay, go look around and see. But if you see somebody that might look like a duck,
okay, right.
Take them to jail. I know the 8 millimeters. I'm like, I should have bought more strands. I should have. The 8 millimeter kyanite, that's 55 for a half strand. Or I can do 28 for a quarter strand. I know, it's a naughty duck. I don't know. She's playing this like Buzz and Woody game, some Toy Story game on the Xbox, which is really fun. Like it's this whole like mapped out world and they have different tasks, but she can't read and so she doesn't know what any of the tasks are. So that's why she keeps asking, Mom, what is this? What does it say? So kyanite, so these are interesting because kyanite grows or is formed in like sheets. It's not like big chunks of rock like a lot of things are. So to get a round is a lot more difficult, especially a clean round. because it's in these thin sheets. So that's why you'll see shapes like flat coins, flat ovals, more commonly than the rounds, especially big old chunky rounds. And you can kind of see, look, like in this one, see how it's really deep right here? It's almost like there's the edge of the layers. I know they're really cool. I'm happy with them. So $100 a strand, 50 for a half, 8 beads for 25. So they work out to about, I think, just over $3 a bead. But they would be gorgeous. Oh man, so gorgeous. Okay, we'll put the kyanite away. We'll put it away. $32 for a full, 16 for a half. I don't know. I kind of love it with that carrier stone in there. I know. I'm debating. It's all fair game right now. It's all fair game. If I show it, it's fair game. But some of it might end up in my personal pile not too long from now. There we go. Gosh, 24 for a full strand, 12 for a half 6 millimeter kyanite with the carrier stone in it. Rustic kyanite. Oh, that needs to go in here. These are insane. I can't believe how gorgeous these are. Just have the half strand left for 55. I will do a quarter strand on those too. All right, so we still have more new stuff. Let's do more new stuff. Green opal. Green opal. Okay, these are 12 millimeter coin. $16 a strand. These are 15 and a half inch long strands. Green opal is really cool. Sometimes these were nice. They were in a big pile of green opal that had a lot of brown in it. I feel like if I'm buying green opal, I want it to be mostly green. Of course, I love the brown with it too. This one mixes really beautifully with bronzite. That's still sitting there. That still looks really pretty with it. um, just a really pretty stone. This is also pretty with any of those like copper toned pearls. Oh, so pretty. $16 a strand for a 12 millimeter coin. So, um, pretty good price on those, I would say. So that's a good size bead. Aren't they pretty? Alrighty. One for grounded. Oh, the pressure. Let's see. Kind of like this one. You already have those rondelles that look nice with it. Very good, very good. Okay. Oh, we still have some gorgeous things here. Round turquoise, you guys. This is turquoise. Turquoise. $24 for a full strand, 12 for a half. These are 6 millimeter rounds, 15 and a half.
a person and
Yes.
so I can know and you say I think that's what.
I believe so, grounded. Yeah. Yeah, I got some rondelles and some big coins. Yep. Oh yeah, that's really pretty together too. There's the green opal with the bronzite. That's gorgeous. This one right here is turquoise, 6 millimeter round, 24 for a full strand, $12 for a half strand. I didn't have any round turquoise, but again, look how nice those are finished. Love, love, love that. Good color matrix too. Look how interesting this is. I'm like, they're all pretty similar, but this one right here is a little different. It has a different vibe than the others. Half for Kathy. Half for Pearl and Oliver's mom. Yeah. I think she's taking a picture of every person in the game that says anything. She's gonna bring them all in here. This poor girl. Oh no. She's gotta go to kindergarten. She learned to read. It's so crazy. I remember when Lila went to kindergarten. Like she went to kindergarten day one. She could write her name. She knew letters. She knew the sounds they made. And by the time she left, she was reading like full books. I'm like, how does that happen? In like the 8 or 9 months that they're in school, that's crazy. She's amazing. But she's ready. Brindley's ready. All right, I got half for Kathy and half for Pearl and Oliver's mom. Ooh, these are pretty. Oh, that's for sure. That is for sure. We don't we don't like swear or cuss in our house, but we do say what the heck. And so she goes around all the time now and she's like, what the heck? What the heck? Like, girl. Shh. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny coming out of her mouth. I don't know why it's funnier. Okay. Ooh, these are gorgeous. These are gorgeous. These are $12 a strand. Hello, love that. This is Mexican crazy lace agate. $12 a strand, 5 millimeter faceted rounds. These strands are 15 1/4 inches long. Look at those. Aren't they cool? So the Mexican crazy lace, it still has some of the same red. It has less of that kind of golden mustard tone. It has a lot of like gray white mixed into it, which is really awesome. I haven't seen this one in quite a while, so I was pretty excited when I found it. I was like, "Is that what I think it is?" And they're like, "Yep, sure is." So 5 millimeter faceted rounds, $12 a strand. Oh, do you have some cubes like this? That's awesome. Yeah, it's one that like when I was in the bead store 20 years ago, we would see it fairly regularly. I mean, not tons of it, but pretty steadily. And I hadn't seen it for years, and all of a sudden, boom, there it was. Isn't that cool? Really cool banding patterns on there. Oh, well, maybe it's this. Yeah, look up some Mexican crazy lace agate pictures and see if it matches well. But yeah, this is a good where to go? Where to go? This one. That's a good representation. That one. The orange and the grays and the whites. Yeah. I mean, you never know. That's like those little rounds I showed earlier. I'm like, it's a jasper. I don't know what kind, but it's a jasper. Yeah, these are Mexican crazy lace. It's called the Happy Stone because of the fiestas. I love that. Maybe on my retreat we'll have a Mexican crazy lace night and have tacos. Just kidding. Yeah. So I think I know about Mexican crazy lace. I know about the regular crazy lace. I feel like there may be another version or two of crazy lace agate beyond that. I might be making that up, but I feel that feels familiar to me. Pinewood, that's not good. Yep, let's get you checked out. Yay! Oh, those are cool. $12. Oh yeah, like a Laguna crazy lace. Yes. Oh yeah, I had some Laguna crazy lace pendants one time. This was a couple of years ago. They were awesome. Pinewood. There we go. Needless to say, they sold pretty quick because they were really cool. All right, we've got your blue coral at 16. We've got your half strand of the biwas for 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at 2, 1 at 3, and 1 at 5. It was cool though, like oh man, they were really cool pendants. Pinewood, 49 for you today.
I wanted to take a picture of Jesse.
You sure did. Good job.
He's the guy.
Okay.
He goes.
There you go, Pinewood. Okay. Yeah, you just took pictures of all the guys.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so I have those in my phone now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Keep them.
Okay, thanks. They're in here. They're in here.
But do you got all of them?
Oh, you want me to look at all of them right now?
Yeah.
That took you a lot of time. Whoops.
Do you need to take some more?
No, I think we're good. I thought you had more questions about... Oh, yeah, you took a lot of pictures. Holy smokes. That one's cute. Okay, I'll look at all of those later. Those are awesome. Thank you. I just don't know. Thank you so much, Pinewood. I appreciate it. Try a new card. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you're fine. It looks like it worked. I think we're good. I know I always get nervous, like, does my new card work? Does it not work? All right. I got some pink opal because I didn't have any. I was out of pink opal. This is the only one I picked up, though. $14 a strand. This is a 6mm round. There's something about pink opal that I'm super drawn to, even though I don't like pinks. I think it's some of the rich, deep pinks combined with some of the soothing colors. Yeah, I'll do you next, Melina. But I also really love this one that has all of like the black in it. Just like a cool contrast. 6mm rounds, $14. 15.5-inch long strands, pink opal. Yeah, isn't it pretty? These have a lot of character to them. I know, isn't that funny how that happens sometimes where you're just like, that's not my color, but I like that. That's okay. You're allowed to change. You're allowed to adapt. So I liked those. Ooh, look at that one. That one almost looks like a rhodochrosite. That's pretty. It's not, but really pretty. Cool, cool. Let's get you checked out, Melina. Okay, we've got this guy at 12. 1 and 2 at 2. We've got one at 3, another at 3, and one at 4. So 26 for Melina. All right, there you go, Melina. Thank you so much. Hi, Steph. Totally get it. Totally get it, my friend. How you doing? Thank you so much, Melina. I appreciate it. All right. Yeah, completely understandable. Okay, sounds great. It's on there. It's working today. I love that. Yeah. Sometimes, it's good to just like I mean, it's good to take the time to remember, and like that's a big part of your life, right? But it's also good to remember what you have now and soak up some of the normalcy, the happy normalcy that you have now too. So if you can, I think you should try. What's up?
I can't read the flame.
You can't read it.
I can't read it.
There you go. Okay. These, aren't they cool? You guys know when they color block this stuff. I love it. Color banded ruby zoisite, 6mm faceted cubes, 15 1/4 inch long strand, $20 a strand. These I'm not going to do half strands because when I do half strands with the color blocked stuff, each half isn't equal in what colors show up. Ruby is UV reactive, so you can see all those ruby spots light up as soon as I put my UV light on there. Isn't that amazing? So cool. $20 a strand. I've got 3 of them. Oh, Grounded, you will love Steph's shows. Brinley just took my phone, so I can't show you any pictures right now. But Steph has amazing bracelet design. She does so nice. Does such a nice job with her work. I'm so thankful that your husband's so understanding and helpful for you. I know that wouldn't have even been an option for him to be your husband if he wasn't like that. But I'm thankful you have that too. I know she really does, right, JD? Oh my gosh. And the way she puts colors together, sometimes I'm like, oh man, I wouldn't have thought of that, but look at it. It's so cool.
This is a flame that I took.
Oh yeah, Slinky Dog? Yeah. Cool.
No. Go back.
You have to deliver cows. Deliver 4 cows. Oh, it says you did that. You already did that one. Return the lost cows to Slinky's cow pen. You already did that.
Yeah, but oh, I think it means again.
Yeah, you could try it again.
Yeah,
oops, that's not what I meant to do. Brinley's been super entertaining today, Steph. All right, she brought my phone back. It's so gooey. What is she eating? Let's see. I can show you some samples of Steph's designs. Oh, she does. This is really cool. She uses those spacers and does like color block designs. I love that. Oh, there's another one. And another one. I love this one too. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. She does great jobs. Yeah, her shows are so fun. Go check her out.
Mommy, this flame.
Wow.
Oh, Mommy, there's 2 out.
Oh no, Great Pearl. I even tagged you, I think. That didn't work either? Oh, boo. It is working on YouTube today though, Great Pearl. And I haven't sold out of anything, so everything's still available today. Darn it. Good old whatnotting. Yeah, it is working on YouTube. So thankful for that at least.
Mommy.
What's up?
There's 3 cows in the bed, and there's have to be 4.
That's right. So how many do you need to go find?
2.
1 more. If you have 3 and you need 4, You only need one more.
How do you know?
Because that's math.
Okay.
She's so funny. I know the spacers are so cool. Oh, okay. Okay, I know. Yeah, Kathy's a big fan. I love it. I love it. 6 millimeter ruby zoisite, color blocked, color banded, whatever you want to call that. Gradient. I love that there's little rubies too up in these. Even these that are more green, there's still little pops of ruby. Ah, these are so cool. I just love that they light up so good, right? Just kidding. It's such a fun stone anyway. I loved these two because look, each strand, let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each strand has 12 cubes that are the full ruby too, which is crazy. $20 per strand, and those are 15 1/4 inches long. Oh yeah, I bet you can stretch those spacers really far with that design. That's awesome stuff. Yummy, yummy. Ruby zoisite. I always feel funny saying that one too, zoisite. All right. I think we did everything new. All the new things. Okay, cool. Is there a stone that you guys really want to see today? Something. I think I had a request for labradorite, which you guys know I'm never sad to show the labradorite. So maybe we'll go that route. I got a decent amount of African turquoise. We did turquoise last week, but we could do that again. What else we have? I have those mixed strands. What is that? Ooh, we got blue lace agate. We got freshwater pearls. Yeah, you don't have to be afraid to use all the spacers. You can use all the spacers together. It works out wonderfully. Here's my labradorite. All right, so this is actually not all of it. There's more. But wait, there's more. These are gorgeous. These are 12.5-inch long strands. So these strands are a little shorter. $28 for a full strand. I will do a little short 6-inch strand for you if you want for $14. These are roughly a 6 by 8 millimeter oval, but I love, love, love how flashy these are. They're also really heavy in the darker blue flash, which is a little more coveted, can be pricier than like the blue green. So those, ooh, that one's pretty. Is that flashing for you? Ooh. Yep, my soul stone, that's for sure. $28 a strand. These are gorgeous. Ah, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So those are the ovals. This is 9.5 inches, $48. I know these are more expensive, but every single one of these has crazy flash, faceted really nicely. I will say the size is not super consistent on these. Ooh, they're so cool though. Look at them. Just beautiful, right? So these are $48 for this strand. Strand's about 9.5 inches long. These rectangles are about 13 by 18, but like I said, there's some variety in the sizing there. Goodness gracious, I like those. My labradorite, I will only always hand pick my labradorite strands. I've gotten too many through the internet that are not as flashy as the photos look, and that's so disappointing to me. So I have decided I will only hand pick Labradorite. Right? I was packing that up stuff. I'd kind of forgotten like how good of deals that trunk show had. But I was like, oh man, these are so cool. I still have more of that for you too. Not quite that much, I think, but that's not the last of it. All right, these strands are a little bit longer. These are $50 a strand. It's about a 17-inch long strand, 6 millimeter smooth rondelle and labradorite. I can do half strands on these for 25 if you would like a half strand. And because they are, oh gosh, that one's like purpley, so pretty. Because they're already 17 inches long for a full strand, a half strand's gonna be a little longer than normal too. So I know, gorgeous. Yummy. I could just stare at this stuff all day. There's pink and purple flash in some of those. That was crazy, right? Oh, thank you so much, Arrowleaf. Yeah, I mean, well, like I said, I'm only gonna hand pick it because I like flashy Labradorite, and I don't want to be disappointed, and I don't want you to be disappointed when you get it either. So, and it's not a cheap stone. It's obviously, I mean, it's more expensive. So I feel like if you're paying the price for it, like it's got to be top notch. That's my opinion. That's how I feel about it. And I just want the best of them anyway. So, you know, 50 for a full strand, 25 for a half. Full strands are 17 inches long on those. Thank you so much, Carmen. Oof, lovely, lovely. All right, we can move on. We can keep going. We can keep going. I got more. Oh, wait, there's more. Oh, we did those. Ooh, these are cool too. Okay. All right. And if I don't show them, just ask. Just ask. I can pull them out anytime. These are cool. This is like a dark. The stone itself is really dark, so it makes that flash really cool on these. This is like a chunky nugget facet. So it's like they took the nugget form and just threw some facets on it, which is really cool. This is 42 for the full strand. Again, really good flashing in a lot of these. And then I do have a half strand for 21 if anybody would rather have a half strand. Thank you, Liv. Ooh, look at that one. Oh, ooh, and this one. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love them. 42 and 21. That's okay. On the other place. Are you doing Palm Street? Palm Tree? What is it called? Okay. I'll be curious to know how that is. I think I downloaded that. Street. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, I did download it. Okay. What time are you doing that? I'll look for it. Text me, message me, whatever. I know. I love a good blue flash. I love the blue flash. I love when it's like this rainbow flash. I love when it's red flash and orange flash. I mean, I don't think there's anything I don't like actually. So cool. Okay. Love it, love it, love it. These are amazing as well. These are 40 for a full strand. These are 7-inch long strands, so they're not long, but they're incredible. Holy smokes, these are so good. One of the things I love about these is that each stone has been polished really nicely. Oh man, look at that. So beautiful. $40 a strand on these. Oh, I love that stripey too. Ooh, beautiful. I love that. This one's really shining at me. Whoa, look at that one. Yeah, this hits me. You're right. This is my soul stone. I love these. So I have those that are oh wow, 40 a strand. I have a couple of loose ones that are 5 a strand or a piece. 9 p.m. your time. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. That one's gorgeous. $5. Ooh, that one's wild. Okay. Ooh, look at that really dark blue in that one. Not so much on the back of that one. Okay. Cool. Labradorite. That one is amazing. Oh, gorgeous. Okay. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're good. You're good. You're good. This is $24, 8mm round labradorite. When I bought this, they said A grade. There's not any like rubrics or matrix for how to grade what qualifies as A grade and B grade, but there's some decent flash in those. 8mm rounds. I can do a half strand on this for $12 or a full for $24. And it's 15 inches long. Thanks, Steph. Appreciate it. I did get some other Labradorites. It's in here. I think we did these the other day, but I'll show them real quick because they're gorgeous. And it's Labradorite, which I love. We've got some 3mm. 3mm faceted cubes. It's like a bevel cut cube. It's not like a true faceted cube. These are $16 a strand. And these strands are 15¼ inches long. Love, love, love. 3mm beveled cube labradorite. Look how clean the stone itself is too. That's so crazy. Gosh, my kid is so silly today. So we got those. Oh, this kid cracks me up. All right, 18 a strand. These are so good. Oh, these are so good. They're kind of tangled on each other, but here we go. 18 a strand. This one, oh, they're stuck in the bag. That's what's going on. This one is a 4.5mm faceted cube, 15¼ inches long. This one is a true faceted cube. Look at those. Yummy, yummy, yummy. $18 a strand. Good. Like, these were good pricing. These were crazy pricing. When he told me the price on them, I was like, and I will take all of those. Like, yes, I do. And you'll see these do have more of that blue-green flash to it. But gosh, it's pretty. Right, Kiki? These are gorgeous. So pretty. And the price point is fantastic as well. Fantastic. And then I got these. These are 24 for a full strand. I can do half strands of these for 12. These have a little less flash than some of them, but for the size and price point, I felt like they had enough flash. So you can see the difference between those like more high end that I was just showing and these. But we still have some pretty good flash. And a lot of these have like a little pink purple flash in it too. Look at that. So cool. 24 for a full strand, 12 for a half strand. These are, I didn't even tell you, 10 millimeters faceted squares. Oh yeah, I like these. I still love them. They're gorgeous. It's more rare, yeah, but for some reason, and these strands did have a little bit more of that pink purple in them, which is crazy. Thank you, Carmen. I know. I love Labradorite. Yeah, there's another one that has some pink purple. No, you're good. You sleeping on me? No. Falling asleep. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you want to take a screenshot now and just like send me a message when you're ready, or um like I said, just hop in another stone show when you're ready and say, "Hey, can you pull your labs again?" Okay, perfect. Yep. Whatever works best for you. I'm happy to help get these in your hands. Oh, yummy. Oh yeah, that one is crazy, isn't that? Wow. Wow. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, 24 for a full, 12 for a half. I think it's like you can see that they're not quite as flashy as some of those pricier ones, but like I said, for the price point, they have a pretty good amount of flash. And I feel like the stone itself is like it's gray, but it's not like muddy. You know what I mean? Like it's still decent. Okay, so that's all the lab. That's all I have in Labradorite. I need more. These are $22 a strand. These are a 3 millimeter. This is again kind of more of a bevel cut versus a faceted. But these are color blocked. Oh man, it's okay. Take a nap. Take a nap. Take a nap for me. I actually did sleep through the night mostly last night, which is the first time in a couple weeks. But my body was like, "What are you doing to me? Now you're giving me rest." And so it didn't really like that either. I know, isn't it wild? Like sleep is so weird. Like you need that good 8 hours sleep. But when your body's not good to get used to a good 8 hours of sleep, it really messes with you. I hate that. It shouldn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I feel it for you too, Candy. I feel it. Yeah. 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 A few nights this week, I was like, I give up. I got up and went downstairs because I was like, I've been laying here for 3 hours. Nothing's happening. So I'm just gonna get up. Love the banded turquoise. 3 millimeter cubes. Oh gosh, they're so pretty. $22 a strand. And these are 15 1/4 inches long. You have that whole range of turquoise. The blues, the greens, the browns. I love that. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. These are 22 for a full strand. So take your screenshot. Aren't they yummy? Oh, they're so pretty. I just like buying pretty things. But I do want these to go in my turquoise box. All right, how are we doing on time? Oh, we got a few more minutes. Okay. Ooh, let's do these. Yes. All right, these are Baroque pearls. These are sold per bead. These are $9 each. Sizing does vary a little bit on these, as you can see there, but roughly in that 16 by 22 millimeter size range. The holes on these all go top to bottom with the way that I laid them out, and I lost my little wire so I could string them and show you. Yeah, I can do that, Kathy. So they look like little pearl flames. I think they're really cool. $9 each. Number 8. Yes. Gosh, they're really pretty. That's number 8. Oh, wait, I can't count. This one. See, all that sleep messed me up. Holes there, and that's clean all the way to the top there. You got it. You got it. Yeah. Now I need to get like 8 hours of sleep for a week. But Burnley's not waking up in the night anymore. Lila's not waking up in the night anymore. Last night I didn't wake up in the night, so that was good. My husband did a couple times, but not too bad. Like none of this like awake for hours business. That's horrible. It's miserable. It was worse than having a newborn. I know, I probably shouldn't have. You're probably right. It's okay. It'll be fine. We got through it before. We'll get through it again. Let's get you counted up, Kathy. And then we'll do a couple more things before we wrap up today's show. All right. So, Kathy, we have one at 12. All these gorgeous flowers. 6. And these are all 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 at 7, and then 2 at 6. 66. There you go. Thank you, Kathy. These are really pretty with that turquoise that you got. Pretty. No, it wasn't. It was like last week sometime. And I didn't have these last week. Because I was like, it seems like it was something like that though, right? I know. Can't think of what it was. I'll have to dig through things, see if I can figure it out. Or message her. Maybe she remembers. Maybe she actually just remembers. Here's some really pretty peacock pearls. That's perfect, Kim. Love that. That's totally fine. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys are like letting me know what you need, I'm completely okay with that. Aren't they amazing? These are about an 8 by 11 millimeter rice pearl in this really pretty gray peacock color. Strands are 13.5 inches long, so a little short, but really nice big pearl. That's okay. I get it. Life does not go on hold for beads, which I'm trying to figure that out. Make that happen, but I get it. These are 22 for a full strand. I can do half strands for 11 as well. That was one of the things when I was in Tucson that I was really trying to like focus on. I was finding decent priced, nice pearls. Half strand for grounded. Yes, you got it. Reba, you still doing your tutorial tomorrow? Is it that time? I feel like when you first told me, I was like, man, March feels like such a long ways away. You are. Oh, you guys go bookmark Reba's tutorial tomorrow. Let's see. Profile. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. Mountain Time. So that's like 6 p.m. Eastern. Oh, that looks so cool. So cute. Love it. So pretty. Tutorial tomorrow evening. Mixed media keychain, dangles, purse charms, and you will have kits. I love that you do kits. I know how much work that is, but it's so nice for people to have that. Yay! And Reba's shows are just fun to hang out in. Reba, I love listening to Reba talk. Part of it is her accent, and it reminds me of my grandma because she has the same accent, or she did before she passed. So part of me loves it for that reason. But she's just so fun to listen and chat with. Just go hang out. It's fun. I know. So good, right? All right. These are white pearls. They're pretty close to white. Here's a white to show you against. These are also $22 a strand or $11 for a half. About an 8 by 12 millimeter white freshwater pearl. Rice shape. 14-inch long strands on these. So again, a little shorter than what's considered standard, but that's why I like to measure the strands for you guys so you know how long the strands are, because that is something I'm seeing some vendors do more and more. Instead of doing that 15-inch strands, 16-inch strand used to be standard. Now it's more like a 15 inches strand standard. And every once in a while, I'll see these vendors drop down to like 14. And I'm like, ugh, I get it, but we just got to know about it, right? Just got to know. I got a bunch of these. Pearls for days. What should we do? Should we do the other pearls? Maybe we'll finish on pearls. I'll do the other box of pearls. Unless there's something you guys want to see. Is there something, if there's something you want me to go back to that you can't stop thinking about from the show, let me know. Blue calcite, kyanite, African turquoise. I could pull out the regular turquoise. I'm always happy to shift the direction I'm taking. All right, $24 for a full strand, $12 for a half strand. These are big. Let's read my tag here. 11 millimeter lined rounds, kind of a beige. It's kind of a khaki, has a little green undertone to it. But really big pearls. There's my wrist. Isn't that gorgeous? I know, aren't they amazing? So the lines on them are considered not as high end. I don't mind the lines personally. I kind of like them. I think that gives the pearl some really cool characteristic. But what I really loved about these is even though they're so huge and the price point was so nice, they still have a really nice luster on them. So I feel like luster trumps lines. Like if it has good luster, I could care less about the lines. That's my opinion. You may have a different one, then that's okay. But 24 for a full strand, $12 for a half strand. These strands are 15 and 3/4 inches long. I agree. I like them. I like them. These were funny too because the price was so good on them. I feel like I was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure that's the price? That's the price?" And I was like watching them like write up my invoice, and they still put that price on there, and it just felt like it was wrong. But but they kept telling me it was right. So like when I was done, I was like, get out of here before they realize they're wrong. Just kidding. But it felt a little like that. Like, oh, oh gosh. These are 12. These are $12 a strand. I got 2 left. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. 8 by 9 millimeter lined rice, copper color freshwater pearls, 15 and 3/4 inch long strands. Again, we got the lines, but look at the luster on them and the colors. Fantastic. I love it so much. Look at those together grounded. Isn't that pretty? That's that green opal. So pretty. All right. All right, let's do yours too, JD. I'm going to show you. Here's your blue calcite. That's kind of cool with that too. It's a little more red in the blue calcite. The green opal, let me pull those for you, Mary. They're really reasonable. 16 for the green opal. The pearls are 12. So there's the green opal I have left. You probably do, JD. I can check if you want me to. You want one of the pearls grounded, Mary, and that's for the opal. How does that look? Yeah. You got it. Sarah, you want one of the opals? Sure. Green opal. Let me get your name on a basket. Sarah, retail therapy. I love that. We all need some good retail therapy. You're welcome. They're both really pretty. I love those. Right now, I just have the rounds in that pink opal. Which honestly is a little odd for me because at one point I had a bunch of shapes, but that's going to be on my search list at the next show I go to. More pearls here. These are $20 a strand. I can do half strands on these for 10. This is more of like a peachy ivory. Let me show you against that white again. You can see it's creamier than that rice was. $20 a strand is about a 9 millimeter flat potato pearl, and these are 16-inch long strands. Yeah, I can pull them though. Yes, you did, but that's okay. Multicolor pearls? No, I don't have any mixed strands right now. That was something I saw pretty regularly, like 20 years ago, and I haven't seen that so much in the last decade or so where they do good mixes. No, it's okay. You need sleep too. 6 millimeter round pink opal, $14 for 15.5 inches. The gold ones with the lines. It was a freshwater pearl too, but I did sell out of that one. The pink opal is really pretty with that pearl, actually. If we're pairing things up, that's a good little pair. So that's the pink opal I have right now. That's okay. Yeah. It's a little different than some of the pink opal I've had in the past. It has more black in it. Which I don't hate, but I was actually kind of surprised when I opened the bag up. I was like, oh, I bought those? Okay. But I still like them. We got those for 20. Ooh, these are nice too. So anything that's white, the whiter it is, the more expensive it's going to be as far as pearls go. Which I think I didn't ever really realize that. until they said something, and I was like, oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. These are pretty white. Oh, pink pearl. That's okay. I don't have a pink pearl, no. That one I just had out was probably the closest I have, and it's more of like a peachy ivory. These again are big. These are 32 for a full strand. I can do half strands on these for 16. And these are 16 inches long. The ivory one, Pearl and Oliver's mom. So these are pretty white. The luster's not quite as strong as some of the other pearls I have, but I felt like it was good enough for that size pearl. Half of this one for Sarah and for Mary. I'll go back to the other for you, Pearl and Oliver's mom. Yeah, these are cool. Again, I just felt like for the size and the quality, the price point was more than fair. So I snagged them. 11mm flat potato. Yeah, takes pictures. Yeah, whenever you're ready, you can message me those pictures. You don't have to wait for a show, but you can wait for a show. Whoops. Potato. All right. So half for Sarah, half for Mary. No, I don't have any multicolored mother of pearl either. Well, like a mixed strand. I have to do a little digging. I had a pink dyed mother of pearl heart that was really cute. I don't remember off the top of my head if I still have those or not. But if you want me to look for them, let me know. I'm happy to do that. All right, there's that one. Pearl and Oliver's mom. This one. And you wanted half of this one. Is that right, Pearl and Oliver's mom? You're welcome. Okay. Okay. So next week, I think I'm doing check glass on Monday and Thursday next week, but then I'm going to do stones on Wednesday. So hopefully I'll have some time to get some more new stones out for Wednesday's show. But if you like check glass, also check out those shows as well. All right, Pearl and Oliver's mom, I got you half strand on that one. It looks like I might have like one strand of the pink hearts based on my computer, what my computer says. I don't know, JD. What do I got coming? These are $18 for a full strand, $9 for a half. They're about a 5mm potato pearl. Freshwater pearl, those are dyed. So this one, I have some restocks. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Okay. It looks like I have some rhodochrosite, some Larimar, some more turquoise. That's a restock. Ooh, yeah, that would be really pretty, Reba. I bet you're right. I did get a couple high-end tourmaline strands. Ooh, these are really pretty. These are going to be a little pricey, too. Round, clean Larimar. I only got 2 of those. I think those are going to be maybe 60. I'll have to price them. Oh, you can't really see in here. Oh, I got some bamboo agate. Fossilized bamboo agate. That's what it is. These are really pretty. A carnelian agate. Ooh, look at those. Those are cool. Okay, so that's some of the stuff that's coming soon. Looks like some more bronzite maybe. Ooh, those are cool. Okay, there's lots of cool stuff. Lots of cool stuff coming. You're welcome. Dark blue dyed freshwater pearls. $18 for a full strand. I do have some half strands for $9. And these strands, full strands, are 15 inches long. I love that color. Look at that color. Phenomenal. Coming soon to a dealer near you. Yes. I still got some good stuff. I still have good stuff. Oh, yes. These are so cool. If you didn't get the lined copper pearl, this one is really close in color. It doesn't have the lines on it, so these are more expensive, but gosh, they're not bad. $22 for a full strand. 16 inches long, half strands would be 11. This is about a 9 by 11 millimeter potato pearl. The blue pearls, King Brenda. The blue ones were 18. The dark blue pearls were 18 for a full strand, or I had half strands for 9. These are 22 for a full strand, half strand for 11. I can pull them back out for you. If you need me to, Brenda, just let me know. Gosh, these are so pretty, right, Gray Pearl? Again, it's the luster on them that I go for. The other thing, I mean, there's like no dye on the string. I would suspect these probably are dyed. I don't think that's a natural pearl color. But gorgeous. Yeah, really golden. Any agate tube beads? Not right now, no. I always feel bad when I don't have the stones that you guys want. But there's so many things out there, like it's impossible to have it all. And I know it's a hunt. Sometimes when you have something in mind, like it's a hunt to find what you're looking for. 22 for a full strand, 11 for a half. So pretty. Oops, I don't need to open that bag. Another gorgeous, I think, yep, these are $12 a strand. Again, dyed, but when I pull the beads apart, this is on a white string, you guys. To me, that's one of the big things. Like these are dyed nicely. Like it's not rubbing off on this white string. So good. Okay. $12 a strand. So full strands only on these 7.5 millimeter potato pearls, 16-inch long strands. Look at the color and the luster. I can't believe these are 12 a strand. So good. I'm very happy about it. I'm actually a little sad I didn't buy more from this vendor. It's so hard to tell because like they didn't have very good lighting. And so I was like, I was leery about what I was getting, but everything I got, I'm super happy with. So I think they only go to Tucson. I think they said they're from, I think Taiwan is where they fly in from. So it's not like they're traveling around the states selling things. $12 a strand for those. But next year, Tucson, I'll be scouting them out for sure. And we got some biwas. $26 a strand. It's kind of a dark gray peacock color. Roughly 8 by 17 millimeters on these. So cool. 26 for a full strand. I can do half strands for 13. They're so cool. Love them, love them. One for grounded. Thank you, Brenda. I do too. It's just a very, I don't know, I love the shape. It's more organic, you know what I mean? But again, luster on these is so good. Oh, what do I have that goes with the green opal? Yeah, let's play. Those pearls are good. Bronzite's good. We could do some bronzite. Here's your strand. These are, oh gosh, that's really pretty with that. That pearl that I just had out. We were playing with these so much. Thank you. Thank you, Wise. Yeah, the BWAS 26 for a full strand on the BWAS. This is a plated hematite. It's really pretty with that. Here it is. Here's my bronzite box. The bronzite's pretty. You think the peach pearl? Let's pull it. Let's see. Lightens it all up a bit. So those are some ideas. I don't know if you like any of those things with it. Yeah, it does. It does contrast it, which is nice versus more of the blending. I really love that plated hematite with it. I think that's a really nice spacer with it. Do those. I really love that pearl with it too. I love the pearls. So I don't know, Sarah, if you feel inspired by any of that. I do have other sizes in the bronzite. And I do have a smaller spacer in that as well. $6 a strand on the hematite. Either size. This one is the 4x2. You want to see more bronzite? Or you like that little 4mm one? Yes. I'll get you Pearl and Oliver's one. That's a 4mm bronzite. The 4mm bronzite is $9 for the strand. A little bigger. Let's see what I got. Unfortunately, I think we're jumping to much bigger, but let's see. The rondelle shape might be nice. I don't have that rondelle smaller right now. But this rondelle is $15. It's an 8mm rondelle. Once it's not on the strand, yeah, you like that? That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, that's pulling out some of those colors really nice. Sometimes it's hard to see the rondelles apart from, that whole strand. They feel really heavy, but when you break them apart, they would be a good spacer. I don't have a 6mm in the ivory. I have that one that's like a 9. And the gold underneath. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. You got it. You got it. Those are gorgeous. You're welcome. Group effort there. I love it. All right. Pearl and Oliver's mom. Let's get you checked out. Stick those back. And if I pull anything out that, like just now when we're playing with some of that, and you're like, I really want that 4mm bronzite, just tell me. I'm happy to get you those as well. And I do have one more strand of that green opal too. So if that color combo that we just made up there was calling to you, I still have one more strand of green opal, so we can make that happen. All right, Pearl and Oliver's mom. All right, we got one at 10, one at 12, another at 12, one at 6. I think this one's 12 also. Yep. Another at 12, one at 10. I know I should. I've done a couple times where we do play more. But I do need to do more of that. I also want to, when I get some more time on my hands, I want to have more like bundles like that just kind of available in my bin. One at 9. So someday, look forward to all of that. I know, Candy, I know you were going to say something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 at 2. I know. Come on down. Come on over. I'll let you do it. We got 1 at 5, 1 at 6, 1 at 3, 1 at 11, another one at 12, and another one at 10. Oh, yeah, you got those BWAs last week. 13 for your half strand on the BWAs. We got 1 and 2 at 7. 1 and 2 at 6, and then one more at 7. Oof, those are pretty. You need another inspiration pack last night with my beads. Oh, I'm sorry I missed it. Pearl and Oliver's mom, 186. Yeah, you guys, if you're not following Candy too, her shows are really fun. It's not just like, she just like has hangout shows a lot of times where she'll like be making things, and kind of like what we just did for Sarah, where we are just putting combos together, and Candy does that a lot in her shows. I do, Mary. Yes. Yes, that is yours, Pearl and Oliver's mom. I don't know why it says Kathy's name on it, but that is yours. So when you get it, your label will have Kathy's name on it and say that you want it. It's yours. I think I tried to copy your name and it didn't work. I still had Kathy's name in there. Thank you so much. Tin unboxing and then crafted mini sun catchers. Yes, send pictures. Thank you so much. Yeah, we can swing over. Let's just do a little impromptu check recap. Those squares I showed on Monday in my check glass show. But I don't put anything away, so they're right here, so we can do them. Yay! And you use my beads. Oh, I love that. So these squares I have in a bunch of colors. They do vary in price by a little bit. I think this one and this one are $9 a strand. The rest are $7. And I think this one's $6. But the one she had was this one. This is $7. It's check glass. There's 12 beads on a strand. It's a 10 millimeter table cut square kiwi bead. It's a blue opal glass, the Picasso finish, and a gold wash. One of those for Mary. And I have lots of these guys, so if you're like, oh, I want one too, no problem. Like, I have like 20 strands, so Mary, I got one for you. Did you want to see any of the others? That one is pink with a Picasso finish and a silver wash. This one's $8. I guess I lied. That one's $8. Pink glass is more expensive. They put gold in it to make it. This one is phenomenal. This one's $9. I know for a fact I cannot restock this one. I was checking the website last night, and the manufacturers all sold out. Isn't that amazing, Mary? I got one for you. I need to stash a couple of those strands for me because they're so good. But I still have like 20, so I'm good for now. Here's the white. This one's white Picasso finish on the edges and then a blue wash. I love this combo. This one is $6 for 12 beads, 10 millimeter squares. This is the other $9 one, blended glass again. Gosh, these are pretty. It's a clear glass blended with a mint green glass, Picasso finish, which you mostly see on the sides, and then a copper wash. 12 beads for $9. Check glass. The Czech people are so known for their high quality glass beads. They're amazing. This one I thought was opaque glass. It's not. That is a purple opal. So you get some light coming through those. $7 a strand. Deep purple opal with a bronze and a white wash. One of those for Sarah. Isn't that purple great? It's so pretty. And then this one is a transparent ruby red with a blue wash, and this is a $7 strand. 12 beads on each strand. I love blue and red together. I don't know why. I just think it's so pretty. That in particular, that light blue. So I have those. I was looking last night to see if they had more colors because everyone seemed to really like this shape, and they really didn't have any other great colors right now, but maybe soon. The other thing, this is just like we're just doing fast recap. One white and the one above it. These two for you, Mary. Gorgeous. Okay, that's good. The other thing you may have seen in some people's bins from Monday's show are these table cut hibiscus flowers. These are hard to come by, but my vendor released a bunch of colors at once, and I snagged everything I could. So these are $6 or $7 for 6 beads, depending on the color. This is a blended white opal and pink, mint green opal with a gold wash, $7 for 6. Thank you, Laura. 14 millimeter table cut hibiscus flower. So a nice size on those. This is an opaque turquoise with a silver wash, $6 for these. This one down here, Sarah. Isn't that pretty? Um, yeah, and that's a $6 strand. I love that. Pink and purple check glass flowers have been really hard to get, so when I saw them, I was like, I have to have them. I have to have them. This one is kind of a pale lavender with a mottled orchid finish. These are $6. 6 beads. Down, which one, Laura? This one that I just showed at the top, or the one that's further down? The one at the top. Perfect. There you are. And I'm like, I think I have some stuff for you from yesterday, so I'll just throw that in your box. A raid from Mother Nature. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome. You guys follow Mother Nature? Appreciate the raid. We're actually kind of wrapping up. I'm just doing a quick recap of some check glass that we did this week. And then we'll be done too. But I'm glad you could join us for some of that. Yeah, this one's awesome. This is a $7 strand. This is the one that I'm going to sell out of first because I just have a few left. But it's a blended glass, that clear crystal with an opaque sky blue, Picasso finish, and then that orchid wash on it. So I got one for Mary, one for USG. And Sarah wants that top one. Top lavender. Got you, Sarah. One of these for you, Reba. You got it. Laura's treasures for one. And Sarah lavender. This one, Mary. You got it. That blended one is gone, but I think everyone got one that just requested. Perfect. Okay. This one is awesome as well. This is a dark pink opal, so you get light coming through there. That has that same orchid wash on it, which is really interesting. But it's a really good pinky purple flower. Again, 14 millimeter table cut hibiscus. This one's $6 for 6 beads. Really nice rich pink on that. This is the lighter one that I already snagged one for Sarah, but I love that. It's very pale periwinkle. Wise and Mary, is it for this one or the darker pink that I just put down? I was moving kind of fast. The light one. Okay. And Reba, did you want this lighter one? Is that what you're claiming, or the darker one? Mary and USG. Perfect. Lighter one for Wise. Isn't that pretty? That one's $6 for 6 beads. We've got opaque turquoise with copper. This one is $7 for 6 beads. They use copper in the glass to make the turquoise color, and then this has a copper wash. So obviously copper is not as inexpensive as it used to be as well. That's why that one's a little bit more. USG and Mary. You guys, I love check glass. It's so pretty. I love stones too, but man, there's something really special about the check glass. And then the last one in these that I have, $6. This is an opaque sky blue with a bronze wash. $6 for 6 beads on that one. USG, I got one for you and Mary. So cool. The other one I got, this is not a table cut. This is a pressed glass bead. This is $6 for 10 beads, so that table cut really adds to the price. But this is kind of a mottled twilight lavender. It's kind of a darker berry color, maybe. But you get 10 14 millimeter hibiscus flowers for $6 on that one. Cool, cool, cool. All right. The table cut and the press, let me show you. So the table cut, though, this is a pressed one. So the way they make these is they take a mold, they have the melted glass, molten glass, and they press the glass into the mold. So that's why they call it a pressed bead. So what they do is they take the pressed bead, and to get the table cut, they put it between two like grinding plates like this, and they grind it down so it has that flat surface like a table on each side. So they both actually start out of this. They both are pressed at one point, and then they table cut it. In stone, Sarah? Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I do. Put those away real quick, and we can do some turquoise. All right, these are $26 for a full strand. These I'm only going to do full strands because they're graduated, which means they have a larger bead in the center, and as you go towards the ends, it gets smaller. But these are $26, 15 and 3/4 inches long. Graduated teardrops. I think these are cool. Love the color on those. So I have those. I have some rectangles. Some nuggets. I have nuggets in a few sizes. I have some really nicer high-end cuts too. These are 26 a strand. These I'll do half strands on if you want a half strand. 26 for a full strand, 15 and 3/4 inches long. These are a 10 by 14 millimeter oval. These have quite a bit of matrix in them. But for the size, the price point was really good. Half a strand for Sarah on one of those. There's my marker. So 13 for a half strand. All right. Yes, you're welcome. Do you want to see more shapes, or is that satisfying to you? Like I said, it's some like kind of nuggety shapes, some high-end cuts. They're gorgeous. But they're more expensive, obviously. More. We can do more. Let's do more. More. And you guys, not just Sarah can claim on these. Everybody can claim. So don't feel like you're stepping on toes if you want something too. Please let me know. $26 for a full strand, half strand for 13, 10 by 15 millimeter diamond. That one's kind of cool. That's my last strand of those. Half for that. So I do have one more half if anybody else wants that. 10 by 15. Love that. Kind of a cool shape, right? Yeah, and I mean, and too, like the price is a good price point on that. And you'll see as I get into these higher end cuts. Um, but man, they're so pretty too. Oh, they're so pretty. All right, here's the smaller. I have one nugget that's a little bit bigger. This one's about a 6 millimeter nugget. These are $16 a strand, and we'll just do full strands on those. Generally $20 is where I'll do a half strand. But those are nice. One of those for Sarah. Aren't those pretty? And they're pretty uniform for being nuggets, right? That's kind of crazy. That feels weird to say. A uniform nugget. Those are 16. This one's a little larger. This is an 8 millimeter nugget. I have 1.5 strands. So the full strand is 20. I have a half strand for 10. And again, about an 8 millimeter nugget. These have more matrix and more brown to them. A little more of that olivey green turquoise. You know, I kind of like all the turquoise. There's no, I sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't really like the green as much. I like the blue better. Whoa, sorry, wild hands there. But gosh, these are so pretty. I love them. So 20 for the full strand. I do have a half there for 10. These are 46. So we're starting to get a little higher. Polish is better on these. It's still a little rustic in its cut, but it's about a 10 millimeter rustic coin. Some of these, or a lot of them, have the holes intentionally offset. So they do that kind of shingle style where they just kind of lay on top of each other. I loved the color of these. So 46 for a full strand. I can do half strands on these for 23. Those are yummy. And then the last one I have, actually, did you see? I did this one earlier. I don't think you were here for this one. I'll do this one before the last one, obviously. This is a little 3 millimeter bevel cut cube, color blocked. These are 22 for a full strand. Just a little guy, but I love the color blocking. One of those for Sarah. Yeah, I didn't think you were here yet for those. They're gorgeous. Love that. The other one, oh, the other one, I did really more at the beginning of the show. No, I'll show you these and then I'll dig for this. This one's my high end one. Ooh, yay! Thanks, Candy. This is 110 for a full strand. I can do 55 for the half. Looks like this half strand's a little more blue. 110 or 55 for the half. These are 10 millimeter cushion cut turquoise. And they're stunning. I feel like my light looks weird. Yeah, I love those. I could take those out of the bag. Ooh, Candy, that is cool. There they are. I had one that was brand new today. This is 6 millimeter round, 15.5 inch long strand for 24. Yes, grounded. And that's the end of my turquoise. One of those for Sun. And one for Elle. I don't have a basket going for you, Elle. I don't think so. Orange flowers took forever to match, but you finally did. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Thanks, Elle. All right. Aren't those good? Really getting good polish, good finish on these. I bet you were matching all of those. Candy, that's funny. Okay, my voice is going. I'm going to show you what Candy made. That's what she made in her show last night. Isn't that gorgeous? I love turquoise and orange together. I think it's so pretty. Love that so much. All right, grounded. Let's get you checked out. Is there any other requests for things that you want to see today before we do checkouts? Awesome, Wise. Orange and turquoise. I love it. My kitchen's all orange and turquoise. All right, grounded. Oh, yummy. Got that guy at 26. If you just hopped in, watching checkouts is a good way to know like what you missed, and you can tell me like I need that too. Please pull that back out. One at 12, one at 15, one at 16, one at 11, 1 and 2 at 6. Awesome. 1 at 10, 1 at 26. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at 2, and 1 at 3. Like a pink gemstone. I had a pink dyed jade, and I have one size in a pink opal. And I have some rose quartz. Are any of those of interest to you? $149 for you, grounded. Yeah, they're like a they're not quite black. They're like a dark gray peacock. But they're pretty close to a black pearl. And I have more of those too. I can pull those back out. There you go, grounded. Sarah, yes. So what I might tell you, because I have a ton of charms and we did 2 hours of charms, almost 2 hours of charms yesterday. So if you want to add charms to this order, look at my show notes. You can find me on YouTube and Facebook, and the charm show did stream to YouTube, so you can rewatch it there. You could take some screenshots and then send me a message of what you want to add to it. There's also some charm shows that go further back than yesterday that have different charms in them. I try to kind of not do the same charms in every show. So if you want to do that, you can do that. I'm happy to let you do that. Yeah, let me get these people checked out, Maker, and then I can show those again. Sorry, I'm getting a dry throat here. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. The other thing, Sarah, you can watch the first half of this show on YouTube as well. So you just let me know what you would prefer to do. My big thing is like just no, you don't have to pay twice. You can pay all at once. I'll send you a listing link when you're done shopping. That's fine. Then you don't have to pay shipping twice. You can save that $5 for something else you can't live without. Sorry, let me catch up on the chat here. Reba's gonna check out. Squeaky chair. I need to like write that down on a to-do list. Like get rid of the squeaky chair. Fix the squeaky chair. Reba, I got 1 at 6 and 1 at 7. And then 2 more at 7. 27. Thank you, Reba. You're the best. You guys, make sure you bookmark Reba's show for tomorrow. Tutorial. Tutorials are the best. They get such good ideas. Even if it's something like, like, oh, I already know how to make keychains. But you go watch the show anyway, because you never know what's going to spark creativity for your own mind. It's so good. There you go, Reba. I bet you have gorgeous kits. Oh, I'm going to try and stop in. It's really close to dinner time. And evenings, sometimes kids are having meltdowns. But I'll do my best to come in. Yeah, you never know. You're going to learn a new tip or a trick. Exactly. So, yeah, Reba's doing a tutorial tomorrow. Wise Old Bag Lady. Click on her name. Go follow. Go bookmark. I thought I saw USG. There you are. Like, I knew somebody else was asking to check out right now. All right, we got 1 and 2 at 6. 1 and 2 at 7. We got ear wires, yay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 2, and 1 and 2 at 3. So 42. Thank you, Reba. Reba's the best. You guys, everybody needs Reba in your life. I'm not joking. I feel that way about like all of you guys. Like each one of you. I just love each one of you so much. There you go, USG. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yay! I'm glad I showed you those flowers again. I know you do. I know. Mary, there we go. And Mary got some check glass too. Yay. So next week, you guys, I'm going to have new check glass next week too. Can you believe that? Even after all that I had on last Monday. I have more new check glass coming up next week. So bookmark those shows. Mary, we have 1, 2, 3 at 6. 1, 2, 3 at 7. I know, yay! 2 at 9. We got 1 at 16. You're gonna love those. Those are fantastic. I love them. I love them. Another at 16. We got 1 at 12. Another at 12. 1 at 11. Oh, and another flower hiding under here. 1 at 6. So 130 for you today, Mary. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In the rose quartz, Sarah, I have 2 cushion cuts. Oh, you know what? I sold one of them actually. I have 1 cushion cut. And it's a 6mm cushion cut. That's the only thing I have in rose quartz right now. Biwa pearls, charms, rose quartz. Okay. Let me show you the Biwa pearls again. Thank you so much, Mary. Really appreciate it. See what I mean? Everybody needs a Reba. She's keeping my head on straight. I'll find my pearl box. Here it is. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You too. I'll try and stop in tomorrow. See your process. Here are the Biwas. These are 26 for a full strand. I can do halves for 13. It's like a dark gray pearl peacock. It definitely has that peacock effect in there. And those are a full 16 inches long, about an 8 by 17mm. Do a half? Awesome. Let's get you a half. And Maker, are you still here? I can show you some of the pink stuff. Let me know if you're here. You're welcome. Biwa. What did I say that size was? 8 by 17. These were such a good find too. I mean, I don't know if you've priced BWAs lately, but they're usually quite a bit more. So this was an awesome find. I don't know. I think this vendor was really great for me to buy from because they were only selling like full bundles of each style. So they were doing better pricing than like if you were just buying 1 or 2 strands at a time. So, and since I resell, I'm like, sure, I'm happy to buy 8 strands. Sure. I don't care. Give me the good deal. And I always try and pass along when I get a good deal. So, yes. Oh, I got you a half strand on those. Yes. That you know what? I love a bargain. And if I can share a bargain with you guys or something that's just good value too, you know, sometimes it's expensive, but it's a good value. I don't know. I love it. I love finding that. Okay. I don't know if Maker you still here. Does someone else want to see rose quartz? I think one other person was asking. Oh, they're right here. Sarah. It was Sarah. These are $10 a strand. They're a little light, but let me show you against the white. They still do carry that pink tone to them. That's a 6mm cushion cut for $10. One for you. You got it. And then an off chance Maker is still here and just hiding, which is fine. This is $10. This is a dyed pink jade. That's a 6mm faceted coin. And then the other thing I have in pink is the pink opal. And these are 14 a strand, and that's a 6mm round. Hi, Granny. I'm on long today, so you get to see me. Love that. That's what I have in pink stones right now. All right. Any other requests? Awesome. All right, let's check out Sarah. You wanted to rewatch some of the shows, right? So I'll hold on to yours. And then just send me a message when you're ready. Happy to do that for you. Kim's doing the same thing. I don't think I saw Stonewater today. Granny, I got some things for you. I do. You got some of that check glass from Monday. Susanna Rose is ready. Oh, yes. Laura's treasures. Okay, perfect. Oh, actually, I'm going to do Laura first because she's first in there. I don't know why I didn't see that first. Do Laura and then Granny and then Susanna Rosa. Laura, we've got 1 at 7 and 1 at 6. And we've got a bag of ear wires for 3 and a bag of ear wires for 2. So 18 for you today, Laura. Thank you so much. I love this. You know what I mean? Because your total is what? $18. I swear, you use 1 pair of ear wires and 2 of those beads, and you can recoup your full $18 right there. That's amazing. Got you running. So pretty. Thank you so much. Oh, and there's your first purchase from me, too. I think I missed a couple other first purchases as well. I love when I get new bead friends. Thank you so much. Granny, let's get you. We got 1 at 7. Actually, this one's 7 also. Yeah, 2 at 7. We got 1 at 9. Look at all those together. Oh my gosh. Love that. 1 at 4 and 1 at 5. 4, 1, 5. Perfect. 32 for Granny. Love it. Thank you so much. I didn't realize how well all those coordinated so nicely. Aren't they sweet? I can pull, I think I have the bears right here too. I can pull the bears real quick. Thank you, Granny. Really appreciate it. More of the paperclip chains. I have a few. They're getting low. But if you rewatch the show from yesterday, all of the styles are in that show that I have. You'll just have to kind of listen to see if I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if I sold out of any of them yesterday. I might have sold out of the stainless steel one. I will restock. Okay, you're watching now. Perfect. You're multitasking. I love it. 2 times 2 of Jesse's voice. Thank you, Granny. Susanna Rosa, and then we'll get JD. All right. Just doing a little sort real quick for you, Susanna Rosa. And then we'll count. Okay. So we have 1 and 2 at 5. No, you're good. You're good. I love it. 1, 2, 3 at 6. I get excited when you guys get excited about my new beads. It's good for me. It's good for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at 7. Got 1 at 9 and 2 at 8. We got these from a couple weeks ago. 2 at 3. And we got charms and ear wires. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 2. So 132. Come here. There we go. Susanna Rosa, there you go. Oh, you sent me pictures of things you made too, didn't you? Oh, yes, so good. I forgot to show these. And I didn't do that little frame yesterday. Look at those that she made. Isn't that cute? And then that with the gold. Oh, I love it. Who else? Or was it? I think Sun sent me pictures. So cute. I love it. I love when I get pictures. Because you guys come up with ways to use things that I would not have thought of. And I love that so much. JD. Ooh, we got your gorgeous strand here. Blue calcite, that's 36. Do a little sorting here. We got 1 at 9. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 7. Those at 16 and pearls at 20. The owls are so cute. I have to find them. They're in a box somewhere. I have them. 116 for you today, JD. Thank you, thank you. There you go, my friend. Thank you so much. Perfect. Sun's ready to check out. Thank you, JD. Really appreciate it. All these happy colors in everybody's baskets. Sun, was it you that sent me pictures too? I think it was. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Oh, you sent me this one. Look what Sun made. Isn't that beautiful? Huh? Somebody else sent me a picture. I can't remember who it was. And I said, ooh, can I show this? And they said, sure. I remember the conversation. I just can't remember who it was with. All right, we got your turquoise at 24. This bear at 6. See, it has a little different shine than the one you sent me. That one's 6. That one is 5. This one is 7. I do too, JT. 1 and 2 more at 7, and then 1 at 4. A little funny cluster strands. So 60 for you, son. There you go. Thank you so much. Okay. Catching up on the chat. Thank you, son. Really appreciate it. The blue flowers with the turquoise. Was that something else you sent me? I just gotta scroll up more. These. Oh, you're just looking. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty together, isn't it? More check glass with the different shapes. She's got these that are little like Saturn beads, and then she's got some bears. Thank you so much, son. The bears, perfect. I think Elle wanted to see bears too, so let's pull bears. We'll pull some bears. Here they are. And normally I probably would say, yeah, let's go. Oh, perfect. Rewatch the show, but this one did not stream to YouTube successfully, so we'll go over them real quick. I have that one. That one. We got a copper one. Gold. Kind of a brassy mix. And silver. So these have 10 beads on a strand. These are awesome. Oh, because I didn't tag this. Okay, that's why. Like they're not coming out. Okay, these have 10 beads on a strand. These are 12 by 18 millimeter bears. I've got the matte metallic silver, the mix gold, copper. This one's white with gray, and all of those top 5 are $5 a strand. The next 2 are $6 a strand. This one's kind of got like a purple shimmer on it, and Picasso. That one's black with purple. Yep, these are all check glass. Yep. This one's white with an etched finish and an AB finish, and this one's 7. Brassy mix, gold, white with gray, and the purple shimmer. Okay. I didn't actually get price tags on all of these, so I have to tag a couple of them as mixed metallic. There we go. All right, so there's the brassy mix, the gold, white with gray, and the purple shimmer. For Sarah. Anybody else on any of those? The copper for Elle, you got it. Oh, they look cool with your turquoise. Ooh, they look really cool. All right. Let me look at these pictures, Sarah. Can I do green too? This one, is that what you're looking at? Is that looking green? This one is the, yeah, this is the purple, actually. Oh, I actually have a different one. That's my last one of those. Yes, you may have that. I'm like, that's different. I didn't show this one. Do you like that one better? Or that one? Sorry. No purple, so take those two out and do this one. That's what you were trying to tell me. That makes sense. I'm putting something in your bin that it wasn't even there. Sorry. Excuse me. Let's see. Oh, is that the bright silver and bright gold in those chains? Yeah, you guys, if I try and sneak something in your bin that you don't want, tell me. It's always an accident. But it has happened a time or two, not on purpose. All right, I think I have. So the gold and the silver on those, I think, are different sizes. They're not the same size as each other. And actually, I'm out of the bright silver. That's what I sold out of. So I just have the bright gold in those pictures you sent me. Do you still want the gold? Yes, okay. I will restock that silver. It's a nice chain. It just takes a long time for that to get here, unfortunately. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's keep going with checkouts. And anybody that came later or missed some of the show or just wants to rewatch a show, let me know. And you can watch the shows on YouTube. Send me screenshots of what you want to add, and I can send you a listing later. Otherwise, I'll finish checkouts now. Would you like to check out now, or do you want to rewatch on YouTube? And then I think I'm caught up because I think Sarah, you'll do a checkout. Okay. And then Sarah, you're still watching, which is fine with me. There's no pressure either way, but I do want to kind of wrap things up for my live right now. Okay, so I have one at 13, still watching. Perfect. That's totally fine. One at 24 and one at 5. See, look at those. So pretty. All right, so 42 for you, Elle. Thank you so much. You got that running for you. So, okay, before you swipe, I'll run it in because it's going to count down. Before you swipe, what you want to do, if you have a $5 off coupon, it's from the rewards program. Touch the crown at the top of your screen, and it should give you an option to add to your wallet. You want to say, yes, add to my wallet. On the right-hand side of your screen, then you can click your wallet. There's a little wallet icon. You can click that. You should see the coupon in there. If it's listed in there, then you're good to swipe, and the coupon will automatically apply. So let me know after you've checked all that and when you're ready, and I will run that again for you. And then I'm happy to check to make sure that the coupon worked for you. Okay, get that running again. All right, there you go. Yay. Yay. All right, let me click here. Yep, did it perfectly. Charged you 37. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. I think everybody checked out that needed to check out. And a few of you are gonna message me some photos, which I love. Awesome. You guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you all more than you ever can imagine. I love that I get to do this. I will be back Monday with new check glass and other check glass, all kinds of check glass on Monday. Wednesday we'll do stones, and if I can really get some work done this weekend, which I might be able to, we'll have new stones on Wednesday as well. And then Thursday we'll do check glass. And you guys, I have enough check glass. We could do different check glass in every show for about a month. So make sure you bookmark all of those. I also have the rest of the month kind of scheduled out, so there's lots to bookmark on my profile. But until then, have a wonderful weekend. We're gonna go raid Pinewood because she's awesome. Thank you guys so much.